A girl and her friend were recording themselves enjoying some ice cream in her little brother's room when something strange happened that left them shocked. The girl's brother had passed away some time ago, but every now and then she likes to visit his room as it brings her comfort, as she remembers the things she used to do with her little brother. She also records it each time to make a time lapse, and on one day her and her friend are enjoying her late brother's favorite ice cream in his bedroom and recording the whole time when this happens.
네. Nakamig soto ini. Gimana? Dengar gak?
Ada suara.
Ada suara. Gue takut nih. Gimana ini balikinnya?
Angin kali.
Nggak ada. Kosong coy.
Strangely, as the two girls enjoy the late brother's favorite ice cream in his room, the wardrobe suddenly begins to open by itself, and as one of them approaches, a faint laughter can be heard. The girls were more happy and shocked than scared, as they believe it to be a sign that the passed-on brother is still watching over them from the afterlife. However, later on, their security camera captured a faint mist-like figure outside of the boy's bedroom. Many people in the comments warned that this is not the spirit of the boy, and that it's something evil trying to get to her during her vulnerable moment. Which may be the case because after she had a priest come and pray over the house, the activity started to occur less often. But as always, let me know what you think. In the video, his sister can be seen in an empty hallway of the hospital late in the evening. No reason is provided as to why she's there, but it turns out that she isn't as alone as she initially thought she was. Something disturbing can be seen watching her. Watch closely. What looks like a creepy pale face with no features can be seen clearly moving on its own, but as she moves away and comes back, she sees nothing there, or nothing that could cause an illusion like this. Not to mention, as she stands still from a distance, some of her hair strands can be seen blowing on its own, even though she's in a building, and the figure can be seen peeking out at her once again from the distance. It doesn't seem to be pareidolia, given the fact that it was seen twice, and her hair moved on its own. Given the nature of the building being a hospital, it's not unbelievable to imagine something paranormal was lurking at the end of the hallway. Let me know your thoughts.
To stay in room 205, but when she went to see why, this happened. A woman named Tracy was working the night shift at a hotel, shaking in a few guests. When she asked them what room should she put them on, they tell her,
"Please don't put me in room 205.
anything but room 205. Confused since nothing should be wrong with that room, she asked them why.
Like, really, what is it? Nobody can tell me nothing, so...
After they refuse to tell her what's wrong with room 205, she checks them in and goes to see for herself.
Alright.
What she captures next is horrifying. Other than feeling a little chilly, nothing seems wrong in the room, but as she decides to turn off the lights, this happens.
Alright, no, I'm out.
The voice of a woman is heard saying, "Hey," as Tracy had enough and runs at it.
You won't believe what happens when he enters this crawl space. A carpenter named Elijah Carter was working alone in a house when he discovers a hidden crawl space.
The owner, she had this drywall covering the crawl space. That's not the cool thing about it. And I want y'all to check this out.
He decides to go inside the crawl space alone, then he captures this.
Right there. I think I just heard some footsteps.
As Elijah enters the crawl space, he begins to hear footsteps rushing above, so he gets out and looks around.
This can't be a squatter.
And some strange whispering can be heard before the crawl space door begins to open by itself, and Elijah just gets out of there.
Told her they heard a creepy voice outside, but as she looks at the cameras, she sees this. A mother uploaded a haunting video explaining that her kids kept hearing her own voice saying, "Come here," coming from somewhere outside. As she begins to investigate where these sounds might be coming from, she makes a horrifying discovery. Through the camera, she locks her car. Then, something can be seen inside the car, hiding in the back, staring directly at the camera. Shortly after, the ghostly apparition fades away, leaving the question, could this have been a case of pareidolia from nearby reflecting lights? Or could this tie to the incident where the kids kept hearing her voice when she's not around? Let me know what you think. Exploring an abandoned prison when he sees something that sends him running for his life. A man named Michael was recording his exploration through an abandoned prison in Nashville when he begins to hear voices while walking through a hallway. As he turns around to see where the voices might be coming from, he sees it.
Yeah, I'm at this abandoned prison in Nashville, and I've been hearing voices, and I'm not sure if it's real. Oh my god.
This massive figure with glowing eyes is seen peeking behind the door, watching him. Michael doesn't seem to notice at first and keeps walking toward it as this thing is seen moving around. Horrified, Michael runs out of there. Based on its glowing eyes, it's clear this wasn't a human. Now, its movement and how tall its eyes sit doesn't quite fit any animals from Nashville, Tennessee. So just what exactly did Michael capture while exploring this dilapidated building? Let me know what you think.
Our YouTube channel Fourth Wall has found another incredibly creepy video from the internet of an alleged very strange haunting in Japan. The video is said to have been posted to the internet by an anonymous man who says he was exploring an abandoned house and found 2 cameras that someone had simply left behind. He says that when he checked the recorded footage from the camera's memory cards, he was shocked by what he found. Did you see it? The man looks behind him, but there's nothing there. Then something seems to startle him, and when he looks again, This time a bizarre, unexplained figure is standing nearby, seemingly just staring. Suddenly the camera falls to the ground, but we don't hear anyone run away. In fact, we don't even hear anyone move. The internet poster who found the cameras in the empty building says he has no idea what happened to the camera's owner. It's almost as if the explorer simply disappeared into thin air, never to be seen again. You can check out more scary Japanese videos over on the YouTube channel, Fourth Wall. Man travels to a remote area of the Japanese countryside in search of adventure. He says that he has read creepy stories online that talk about the location of an allegedly haunted house on this mountain, and he plans to find it.
ちょっと今現在の時刻が18時49分、7時前なんですが、もう暗いですね。やっぱり山で。これは登るとこどうやって登れんねや。階段ですね。階段がありました。
Eventually, the lone explorer actually does find the old decaying house and makes his way inside. He immediately notices that someone has hung several paper talismans on the wall. In many Japanese religions, these talismans are believed to ward off evil spirits.
いろいろとありますが、お札がある。お札。これはさっきもあったぞ、お札。なんて書いてんねんこれ。さっきと一緒のお札がある。怖っ。何これ。なんかあったんちゃうんか、村で、この村で。なんか変な糞みたいな、ウジ虫みたいなのが、臭い。これか。多分これです。この臭い匂い。いや、怖っ、マジで。
The house is a decaying wreck, and in one room there are hundreds of disgusting maggots crawling all over the floor. The explorer smells a horrible odor coming from somewhere nearby and goes to investigate. What happens next is downright chilling.
多分トイレだとは思うんですけど、いや、怖い。これは本当に怖い。さすがにちょっとなんか大便器ですね。木があってなんか抜けてます。抜けてます、そこが。これはきつい。危ない。臭い。やばい。臭いです。ちょっとやばいです。この辺にライトがちょっとこの辺にしときます。これはちょっと怖いです。一旦出ましょう。ちょっと。
Did you see it? As he hurries out of the bathroom, a terrifying face can be seen staring directly at him through a window. The man has no idea what he has just recorded, but he gets an overwhelming feeling that he just needs to get out of there. So could it be that someone passed away inside the old home and their angry spirit never left? And just who or what is this? I leave it for you to decide.